What's going on, everyone? I am back here with another unboxing video for you guys today. And as you can see, today I'm going to be unboxing the Xbox One. So I just picked this up today at my local GameStop store for the standard $499. So after tax, it came out to $539, I believe. But one thing that this particular Xbox One comes with is it comes with Forza 5. So you get Forza 5 for free if you go in and buy an Xbox One at GameStop over this weekend. I believe it's from today, Friday, through, I believe, Sunday. So yeah, if you buy an Xbox One within that time frame or any time over this weekend, you'll get Forza 5 for free, which is really cool. And I'm not going to show the code, but right here on the receipt is where the download code is for the game. So it's not actually packaged in the box itself. So anyway, let's go ahead and take a quick look of the box and then get right into it. So here's the front, of course. You have the new improved Kinect, the console itself with the controller, and then the Xbox One branding. On this side, right here, we have the box contents. On the top, we just have some logo branding again. On the back, we have the home screen, or home menu. On the side, another picture of the console. And that's basically it. It's a pretty simplistic box. Not much on it. Just is very green, of course. Let's go ahead and get into this. So I'm going to go ahead and cut the tape here with the knife. Okay, let's get that off. Alright, so the steel has been broken. So, should lift up here, and it will bring up the box. There we are. Okay, so first thing we see is the brand new Kinect sensor right here on top. But I will get to that in just a second because there is some content underneath this cardboard flap right here. So let's go ahead and open up that. Okay, so first thing here, we got the documentation. We got the quick setup guide, the get equipped for some accessories and whatnot, and we have the warranty guide right here. Okay, alright, moving on. We have the bundled chat headset, as Microsoft calls it. So it's basically just a mono standard headset, just like you'd find in the Xbox 360's box. So pretty nice that it comes with that. Next up, we have right here the controller, right here. So let me go and take that out of the plastic. Alright, here is the controller. Pretty nice. It's got some nice feel to it. Nice heft from first impressions. So, the next step, we have the batteries that are included with the controller itself. So you don't have to go out and buy them separately, but they are not rechargeable. So you're going to have to purchase the Xbox One play and charge kit, just like the Xbox 360, if you want to get a rechargeable battery for your controller, which is kind of annoying, but there's nothing you can really do about that. Excuse me. Okay, next up we have what looks to be, yes, this is the HDMI cable. So it's nice to see Microsoft bundling in an HDMI cable with their home console now, just like Sony and the PlayStation 4 and Nintendo, I believe, with the Wii U. So it's nice to that they include this. Also, another key note is that this HDMI cable is also 4K ready. So for those of you that end up buying a 4K TV, your Xbox One console will be basically ready to play 4K content. I'm sure there's going to be need to be a system software update to enable that, but yeah, we'll deal with that when it gets here. So anyway, okay, next up we have the first portion of the power brick. And yes, there is still a power brick included with the Xbox One, which I particularly don't like the power brick because it's kind of bulky and just kind of gets in the way. But yeah, you can't really do much about that. So let me go ahead and take this out of the plastic. I'll just go ahead and leave it. So yeah, there's the first portion of the power brick. And then secondly is the actual power brick itself. So let me go ahead and try and get that out of here. Okay, got a lot of plastic on it here. Okay, so there is the power brick. It's kind of a two-tone design just so it can match the actual console itself. So you got a glossy side and a matte finish side. And then here is the connector. It's somewhat similar kind of to the Xbox 360e, just that it has two connectors instead of one. So that's pretty cool. Okay, so now we have the Kinect sensor, which gotta see how about get that out of here. So got a little tab up here to get the cord. So let's go ahead and grab the cord out, and then grab the sensor itself. Okay, so there we are. There is the new and improved Kinect with the microphone bar on the bottom. I have to say, it looks slightly bigger than the original Xbox 360 Kinect. But it has a more sleeker design. So, yeah, that's pretty cool. I'll get into more depth in that a little later. So let's go ahead and get to the actual console itself. Let's go ahead and close all this back up, if it'll do that. There we go. Okay, so now we need to lift off this top portion. And there's the console itself. It's a pretty big console, to be honest. It is really, really heavy. Let's get it out of here. There we go. Let's slide the box off. Oops. Okay, so there is the Xbox One. So, let's go ahead and get the cardboard off. And unwrap it for the first time. Let's see here. Okay, got some plastic going on here. And there you have it. There is the Xbox One. I know the Xbox One has got some criticism within the past few months because of some of the hardware failures, software failures, disk drive problems, and stuff like that. But from what I have been reading, the Xbox One and Microsoft have somewhat improved most of those issues. So that's basically why I decided to get the Xbox One now, rather than day one, because I knew there was going to be some problems. But anyway, let's go ahead and take a quick tour of the console. So on the front here, you have the Blu-ray drive. Yes, the Xbox One does support Blu-ray discs now, which is nice. Right here, you have the touch capacitive, or touch sensitive rather, eject button. Over here, you have the touch capacitive, touch sensitive power button, which also lights up a faint white color. On the top, you have the two-tone design, which is pretty cool, but the glossy side kind of attracts fuzz and fingerprints quite a lot, which is kind of annoying. But anyway, then right here you have the fan, much bigger fan than the Xbox 360, of course. So you're going to get better airflow. On both the sides, you just have some vents. And then moving to the back is where we get interesting. So you have the power adapter input. You have the HDMI output, optical out. And then you have, this is the interesting part of the Xbox One. It comes with an HDMI input for your satellite/cable box. So what Microsoft is basically boasting is that you can use your Xbox One as a basically a cable box, essentially. So you can control your TV through the Xbox One, which is kind of cool, but I can't really take advantage of it because I don't have a cable box that supports HDMI. But one thing that's cool is with this HDMI input is that it is not strictly only to be used with a satellite or cable box. It can be used to basically input anything that supports HDMI. So, say for example you want to plug your PS4 HDMI cable right into this, and for some reason view it on your Xbox One's home screen. You could easily do that. There's no limit. So you could plug it in there and easily basically play your PS4 through your Xbox One onto your TV, kind of. It's a crazy setup. It's kind of cool. So that's a pretty neat feature, to be honest, about this console here. And then you have two USB 3.0 ports right here on the back. Then you have the Kinect sensor port, which is reserved strictly for the Kinect. You cannot plug anything else into that. Then you have an IR out, which I'm not entirely sure what you'd use that for. Then you have your Ethernet port. And then right over here you have your Kensington lock. And then if we move to this side, we have a third USB 3.0 port for easier access for accessories, controller charging, if you have to have that accessory, and stuff like that. So, pretty cool. Also, a thing to note is that the Xbox One comes with a 500 gigabyte built-in hard drive, which is non-upgradable, by the way. So, basically, you are stuck with the 500 gigabyte hard drive that Microsoft has put in here. So until they decide to revise the Xbox One, say for example make a slim version or something like that, you'll have to wait until they up the hard drive space, which might not be for a while. But for me, and for probably most people, the 500 gigabyte hard drive should hopefully be enough. But if you're going to be downloading games from the Xbox Live Store, it's definitely not going to be enough for those people that do that. So, but I did read that the Xbox One is going to have a system software update that will allow external media. So I'm hoping that that will allow external hard drives for external storage. So keep your fingers crossed for that. Anyway, that's basically it of this unboxing video. I guess I could give a quick look at the Kinect sensor real quick. No, actually I'll do that in a separate video. So, yeah, I'll make a review of the Kinect and everything in a separate video. But anyway, I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. It's turned out to be a fairly long unboxing video, but I feel I've got all the details in there and got everything going. So, yeah, with that being said, make sure to hit the subscribe button right down there. Helps out my channel quite a lot and helps me bring you guys more content. Also, hit that like button. It lets me know that you guys are enjoying my videos and everything like that. So, also, another thing, if you have any questions about the Xbox One or just have any general comments, leave those in the section below, and I will get back to you guys' comments and questions as soon as I can. So, with that being said, once again, I hope you guys have enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace out.